I've never met in my entire career a child with ADHD that showed up and said, you know what, I really want to fail today and do a bad job. That's never happened to me. And I've worked with lots and lots of kids, lots of different places. They've always shown up wanting to be part of the group, successful, do a good job, experience the good feelings inside of following through on something they were asked to do. And so that being the case, I think it's our job as educators to figure out how do we continue to maintain that positive momentum. We do that by catching kids being good, commenting on the good things they do. We do that by avoiding bad requests, which we know are hard and particularly challenging for children with ADHD. Get requests that are long, things of chains in a row, requests that are vague, like behave or knock it off, requests that you are issued as part of a question, like, don't you think you could make a better choice here? That produces the option of maybe the child thinking, well, no, this is the choice I want. Good requests are one step at a time, specific, direct. They have a period at the end. They're a single behavioral request, like put your paper in the blue folder. They're limited to the present, and there's clear consequences for compliance. When the child listens, that's a chance to catch them being good. Appreciate you listening to me the first time. That was awesome. Or non-compliance, that you repeat the same command and make sure the task gets done. Planned ignoring is a strategy that you can use, not for major behaviors, but for minor things like fidgeting or maybe some restless behavior, not comment or make a case out of that. We talked about the pre-mat contingencies. When you finish, when you put those toys away, then you can open up this puzzle. When you finish your work, then you can join me for a story on the rug. And in addition to those general best practice procedures that should be universally with all students, but particularly in a classroom with a child where there might be some challenging behavior, you can think about some tier one whole class approaches. And I'm happy, my contact information will be on here. I'm happy to talk with anybody about any of these. But one I would mention that really any teacher can do, and it's something that's been around for a long time, some of you may have already heard of it, is the good behavior game. And the good behavior game sets kids up in teams. There's a goal that the team is working on, like maybe the class, each team has a goal of no more than 3 interruptions while the teacher's instructing in a lesson. As long as the team meets that goal, they earn a reward at the end of that lesson. And it could be a simple reward, like a quick game of freeze dance, or maybe a chance to march around the room, or maybe some free reading. As long as the team doesn't exceed that maximum amount of check marks, they earn the reward. And then if they don't earn the reward, the next lesson, the game starts again. So there's a new earning situation right away. And the advantage of the good behavior game is that it starts to change the focus of peer attention. Rather than kids maybe laughing at someone who's being a class clown or encouraging a child who's doing something that's disruptive or breaking a class rule, now that all students are invested in meeting this goal, that peer attention goes away. And that can be a really powerful tool for teachers to make sure that they have in place so that some of these other tier 2 strategies, if they're needed, can start to work really effectively right away.